Well, you started off. You started off.
Hello and welcome to eRevollution Pony Radio eNPR night with your Song 97 and your co-hosts.
You have me, MrSharp 1219, and Thomas Killah, who's muted. He'll be
Yeah.
here though.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Cool.
Sorry, my cat walked into the room and he was like making noise. So
We don't really have a plan for what we're going to be talking about tonight, so we'll be winging it. Aerith is not able to be here because he's obviously in college, so hopefully he's listening right now.
Yeah.
A couple things we're going to talk about that have changed in the last week. We had our Congress elections. We have more information about the war with Japan, so we'll be talking about that. What else do we have to talk about today? And any other questions that the chat comes up with.
So let me see if the YouTube chat's up yet. If you guys want that, unless you want to use the US channel, doesn't matter.
We can use the US channel, that'd be easy.
Yeah.
One sec, Bruce wants to join us. He wants to talk about some stuff.
Give him the link.
I did. So let's start off with the war with Japan. I'm guessing you guys saw Abe's paper recently, which gave an insight on what's been going on recently. I kind of had an idea because I was the one who was obviously messaged this by Shiro. So instantly when I was messaged this by Shiro, who is Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs, I sent it straight to Abe. Because if you read it, it kind of comes off threatening. In the message, it says that if we do not stop aiding Eagle, that Japan will declare war on us and attack us. So I instantly took this as a threat. They also put in there that Japan wants to buy Alaska, which we do not do. We might rent out properties, but we do not sell them. So, like I said, when this was sent to me, I sent it right to Abe, and Abe got to doing his thing. And it came out to Japan doesn't like us in Eagle. They want us out to stop doing damage to help out Eagle members. And if you looked at his other article, I don't know if you guys saw it, but he had information that, I don't know, did you guys see his other article with the links with the chats?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
I
logs.
didn't look at the links though, but I've seen it.
Well, really what it was is we got inside information that Japan wants to wipe out the United States by isolating us, meaning they wanted to propaganda our allies to turn away from us and help us. That's mostly what that second article of Abe's had. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. A big thing they're trying to push for is for France to actually turn against the United States and to attack us from our eastern borders while they attacked from our western borders. That was Japan's plan. Obviously, with the United States, specifically Abe being high in Eagle's headquarters, he obviously talk to the headquarters and talk to France's party and try to get as much information on this as they can, as he could, which currently France has put out and said they will defend us if there were to be a war with Japan. Oh, Bruce is here. Bruce, you want to say hi?
Fucking Bruce. Who the fuck is Bruce?
It was actually the name of my cat.
Oh god, I'm a cat now?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Anyway,
Oh,
what were you saying?
How's it going?
Good. We're just talking about, I'm sure you heard about the war with Japan. How does Ireland feel on this subject?
I think we should go kill Japan.
Yeah?
Yep.
I feel like you and a lot of Eagle members feel the same way.
I want to burn down their villages, pillage everything, and rape the women. There you go.
Oh, wow. Oh,
I like the
gosh.
very direct and professional response.
That's
Very,
what we do.
very professional.
Very professional, actually.
Let's see what else. So yeah, we were talking about how Cammy's, or Kamai, or whatever, however you say his name, IRC leaked about the conversation on how they wanted to use Ireland, I believe. Let me find it. They wanted to use Ireland to help attack the United States. Is this true? Did they come to you with that, Bruce?
Well, I went to them for an MPP because I didn't know about their whole thing with the U.S. until, like, right up until, and they were like, hey, you got good relations with the U.S.? And I'm like, yeah, well, we don't have good relations with them. I'm like, okay. It's like, yeah, so maybe you could, like, stop talking to them and maybe, they didn't say attack, but I didn't find out what they really wanted us to do until, like, I got the logs from, I don't even know the guy, but he gave me the logs. And sure enough, everybody else had them too, and it showed us, like, hey, we want them to attack with France against the U.S. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that came. I don't know who got these logs. I don't know, how, but obviously, it shows that Japan has been trying to turn countries such as Ireland, France, and other countries against us to help aid them in the war. Which obviously they contacted you, Bruce.
That's correct, they did.
Now, what did they do after you told them? I'm guessing you told them no, that you have good relationships. You just stopped talking to them.
I just kind of stopped talking to him. I was just like, shit, this is going to go bad. So I'm like, I'm just going to leave. And I denied their MPP.
Well, that's good to hear. Even though we don't like you here in the United States.
Yeah, I figured that much.
At least I don't.
I mean, my plan to overthrow the U.S. is not in effect anymore, so. I mean, whoops, what did I say?
I'll take that as a threat.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're just kind of going over that stuff. Does anyone else have comment on the war with Japan?
Should we give Spitfire the link or not?
Sure, if he wants to join, he can.
Last time he joined, he started messing with the admin bold, so it's up to you guys. I wouldn't add him, but if you guys want to, you can.
Well, I just won't rip him on here, but if you don't want me to, I won't.
If he starts messing with him, kick him into P-Ban till the next show. Hello.
I'm gonna see if Abe wants to get in here and say anything, but he might join later. The next thing we're going to talk about is the new Congress election. We have a bunch of new people in Congress. Well, seeing this is only the second time. This is only the second Congress. Thomas Killah is part of Congress. We have SAR 97, myself, that are part of Congress. Who else? We have new people such as, let me find them. Omen, Trumpets, Ramrod, Flip. Do we know any of these people? Have you guys ever talked to any of these people before?
Uh, yeah, I've talked to Trumpet before. He like came out to me and asked about how to get involved and how to get into Congress, and I kind of gave him a little bit of pointers. And this is his first time in Congress, and I look forward to seeing how he kind of adapts to it. And yeah.
Yeah, because if people don't know, Congress isn't. It's not a hard job, but you have to be active, and that's the worst thing we had in the first Congress is we didn't have enough active people on forums. And people don't think this is a big deal, but it kind of is because on forums is where everything gets decided. Everything vote-wise gets decided on forums before we use our proposals because we only get so many proposals per month. With I think we have 23. Yeah, we have 23 congressmen, which means we have 46 votes to, whatever Congress feels like will help the country is what we'll use them for. So that's why in our congressional code that is in there. So people were kind of asking why they need to be on forums and what it will do, and that's kind of the reason behind it. Let's see. Now, Thomas, because you are the leader of the Democratic Socialist Party, can you give us a little bit about your party? Because I know you guys weren't the first one, so you're kind of behind in membership, but do you want to explain what your party represents?
Sure. Basically, our party is centered around creating sort of social equality through economic reforms, and we've kind of been, as of yet, while we've been building up our membership, more of a central party rather than our center-left standpoint that we've been going for. But basically, what we've been looking at is to find ways to create a good point between generating revenue for the government while creating a good profit margin for our businesses here, and that would allow for our players to have good enough wages to be able to buy the necessities they need to live and fight and level up in this game. Politically, we're fine with the way Eagle is right now. I mean, there's some things about it that have not been the greatest, like with Ukraine leaving and the Japan situation. Now that they're like dissociated, but other than that, we don't see any real point to leave Eagle. Yeah, we're really looking for recruiting. We're kind of trying to settle things down in the party first, get everything organized. We've started setting up some inter-party positions, such as political director to coordinate Congress elections, which is why I think, yes, this Congress we have more congressmen this month. But yeah, the real big thing about Congress is we need to have active people. So a lot of the people that ran just haven't been able to show that to us. So
Yeah, and that's the same on our side. It's such as we have the Speaker of the House and the IES Director voting going on right now, and we have five, 6 people that have actually voted. and that kind of sucks because when it comes to other things such as changing our something in the country, we need as much input from both parties to kind of make that resolution and find something that both parties accept um, to help out the country. And right now, I believe it's kind of reminds me of last congressional elections. I don't know if people don't know what they're kind of doing on forms or don't know what they have to do as a new member of Congress. But I think once we get those people in, we could have a real turnaround in Congress and get some things done, get MPP signed, get our taxes where we need them to actually start making money for the government to put out things such as Meals on Wheels and getting guns for our country and things like that.
Yeah, and another thing that we're going to be looking to focus more on is coordination during Congress elections. Basically what I was saying was we had a lot of people with like 0 votes, but then we had people with like 18 and 8 votes that are like way more than we needed, and it's just we could have so many more people in Congress than we do if we were able to get a little bit better coordination with the voting. So that's a thing I'm going to be looking at for the next upcoming elections.
And I think a big thing with that was I got 18 votes because I think my name was at the top, and you have a lot of people that click and don't really look at things about the candidate and what they believe in and just go in there and press vote because that's all they need to do. And that's where I think we had 18 votes. You had 8. I think the other couple people had 4 or 5, which is fine. But the 18 that I had was more than too. It was too much. So I think we are still a smaller country. When I looked at the last votes, we had 62 people actually vote. So that kind of gives us an idea of how many active citizens we have in the country.
We only had like 18 total votes altogether. So, I mean, pretty sad.
But you're also a small. I mean, there's not a lot of people that play from Ireland.
Yeah.
Most of your people, I would say, are from different countries that decided to join Ireland. I don't really know your situation.
We have about like 3 French and I would say probably about like half of them are actually Irish. And then you got a couple from France and you got a couple from the U.S. And all the others are like all around individual. But
I mean, you guys did a great job on your war with the United Kingdom. I know it was tough for you guys, but
yeah, we had some help though. So I mean, it was easier than what we thought it was going to be.
I know you asked me for help, but I said
you said no. You were a dick.
It wasn't that I was a dick. It's because we had you on one side, which we obviously have good relationship with Ireland, but then we had Venezuela on the other side, who we have good good relationships with Alejandro and Aaron and that side. So we had to kind of meet the middle. You have 2 very good allies of ours kind of telling us, we need help with this. Hey, we need help with the United Kingdom. And I know you've talked to Alejandro about it, so it's just harder.
Alejandro's a bitch overall, but I mean, you gotta get to know him. I've known him forever. He's a bitch.
Well, that's what I feel about you, and I've only known you for about a week and a half.
Hey, you're gonna get to know me even more.
True, very true. But yeah, I think when we get Congress organized, people on the forums, things will run smoother. And I know probably Ireland, out of those 18 people, I mean, how many congressmen did you have, Bruce? How many congressmen do you have?
Oh gosh, I want to say it's up 12, 13, 14 maybe.
And
which I mean, it's not bad for having I would say probably roughly 22 to 25 people in Ireland are actually active out of like the 43. So I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, that's over half the people in Ireland are in Congress. So I mean,
And I'm sure all those people are very active on forums and want to make changes to help out their country, which I believe all the people in Congress do also.
don't even get me started about forums.
Oh, no?
I don't even want to get. I don't even want to like look at my forum. It's horrible. I showed the link earlier.
Why don't you get someone like the Mad Cat or Abe to help you out? They're pretty good with coding and shit.
I mean, I could do it. The only problem is I just don't have time to do it.
Yeah, I forgot you're in high school.
Yeah, don't worry. I got one more year and I'm fucking out.
Fucking lucky.
On my way
Yeah,
out,
Tom
so-
over here is like a sophomore, so I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
Well, I'm 21, so.
I'm 19.
go get jobs.
I do have a job.
So do I.
Get more jobs.
I have 2.
Boom.
Get more jobs. Be Kevin Gates and get 6 jobs and don't get tired.
Yeah. Now, I have a question. Is Ireland a part of Eagle, or are they like a side member that...
They're a member of Eagle, but I guess you could consider them a side member just because it's pro Eagle or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's just one of those. It's like, are we really a member? Or are we just kind of like here for the ride?
And what do you feel? Do you want to be part of Eagle, like a member, or do you want to be kind of on the outskirts, getting help but not actually?
I don't know. I mean, it's complicated. I'd rather be a member right now, but I mean, in the beginning, I was like, dude, not everybody's gonna be treated as an equal in the beginning because they had all these like pro Eagle satellites, whatever you want to call them. They had like half members or whatever. I didn't like that idea, but I mean, you just gotta roll with it in the beginning because the early game's always really dangerous.
Yes, we've seen that by even looking at the map, you can see how much Japan has taken over of small defenseless countries that they just roll over because they can't defend themselves because they do not have that, that player group. Such
If
as,
you really wanted to, you could just start resistance war all over like their territory, and they wouldn't be able to keep up.
That's
that
what we
might,
should do.
that might be in the plans when wars to start. We don't know. I won't give anything out. But
It's probably just us because I don't think anybody's even listening because nobody's giving out the link to on this IRC.
They have the YouTube like, not the Hangouts link.
Oh shit! I just clicked on something.
Yeah, I have the YouTube live stream going on my phone.
listening to yourself.
Yeah.
God,
I
I hate how I
subscribe
sound.
too, so
I hate how I sound.
oh yeah, me too.
I don't even know how I sound. I guess I have to listen to it after.
I hate it. I hate like listening to myself.
Abe said he'll join in a couple minutes, so maybe we can throw some questions his way.
Jakeesh, his girlfriend.
I don't want Abe joining. Abe doesn't belong here.
Oh yeah, he does.
No,
He joins every episode.
yeah.
I know he got out of work not too long ago, so he probably won't stay long. But
He's talking to Keish, too.
oh, Tanish,
Uh-huh.
well, good for him. Let's see. Now, Bruce will be able to talk about this, but we are talking on forums on the Congress forums about a new way to promote a Speaker of the House. We're talking on forums how we believe that there should be a new way to get our Speaker of the House chosen. Sar's idea was, well, I guess it was Hunbury's idea.
No, it was Andy's, I think.
Aerith?
Well, it's Ellis and Andy, I think, that was the idea.
Their idea was to, instead of it going to nominations by Congress members, that it would go by, let's say, the feds would choose Hunbury because he's a Fed. Well, let's restate. what would happen is the majority would be decided by the feds would pick one person, and the Democratic, what's your guys' name?
Socialist Party.
The Socialist Party would choose another one. That would go up to a vote, and obviously whoever got the most votes would be Speaker of the House, and the one underneath it would be Deputy. Whoever did not win would be Deputy. What do you guys feel about
I
that?
like that idea. I was the one that added the deputy idea in. I think. Could be wrong.
Thomas, do you have any leeway on that? Thomas is playing with his cat. I believe I don't really see anything wrong with how it is now, but at the same time, I could see a change. There's nothing wrong with the change, and I believe the change we're looking at is a good change. It gives both sides a chance to put someone up that they think would be a good Speaker of the House. The only problem currently is the Socialist Party having only 3 people in Congress. So if it went to a vote, there would only be 3 people to be able to vote for their guy, and you have on the other side the feds with 12 or whatever it is to vote for the federal side, which right now wouldn't work, but I could see in the future if you have the Socialist Party have 12, the Fed has 13, or 12 and 12, or whatever the number is, that you can start getting a more competitive Speaker of the House vote. Do you guys have anything to say about that?
No.
No. Bruce, I know you're waiting to say something.
Well, I mean, I'm not American, so it's not really my place to say, but what do you guys use now? Like, what's your system now?
We'll have the congressman will nominate someone. So right now it was between me and Eddie A for Speaker of the House. That's when there's a 24-hour nominee selection where you say, I nominate Mr. Sharp, or I nominate Eddie A, or I nominate SAR 97, and then you have to have at least 2 votes or 2 nominees to be able to go to the vote. That's how we do it currently, and then after that it goes to a vote. So right now the vote is between me and Eddie A for Speaker of the House.
That's how we always did it. That's exactly how we always did it.
And that's the way we're doing it now, but people are trying to look at different routes to be more like the United States, because the United States does have a different way than how we do it.
A dictatorship, you mean?
I wouldn't say it kind of is a dictatorship.
Yeah.
In a way. As long as you have one side. Even right now, if we went to that type of style, which that's why I think it's a problem, is that the feds control Congress, so they can actually throw their weight around and throw their votes around to put whoever they want as Speaker of the House, and that's why it kind of is like a dictatorship. So, but.
What parties are you guys in?
I'm in the Feds. Thomas is Socialist. SAR is
Socialist.
Socialist.
Minister Kami's up in the table.
Yeah.
The only reason I joined was I was in eSIMS, the PP, for 4 months.
Don't let Tom try to persuade you to join some party. I'm telling you.
Well, me and him started it in eSIMS pretty much, and I took the party over pretty much in eSIMS.
I like the way something came up. Join the Socialist Party. I guess Tom's busy right now. He's probably.
He said something came up. Join the Socialist Party today.
He's probably playing with his cat. I know it.
Tell Bruce he's a good cat.
But we might.
Okay.
God damn it, Doug.
That's what we're talking about right now in forums. I guess that's private Congress, but it's not a big deal to share it.
Well, I mean, if you want to give away national secrets, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I know. Let them all go.
Just give me all your war plans and all your secret ideas.
There's a lot of
I won't
stuff
spill
that
the beans.
I could tell you, but I will not. Because me and Abe do talk a lot about the future plans on what we think is going to happen with the war, and there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that will come up when the war starts, and
Government
more like,
takeover plan.
all I know is we're going to destroy Japan, and then Kami will have to. How do you say his name? Kami?
Who? Kayami Nico?
Kayami?
Something like that. Yeah, Kayami Nico or Neko. I don't know. I'm not like. I don't know how to pronounce that, so. I think he's Ukrainian anyway, or Serbian.
Yeah, I believe so also.
I went to their channel, and like all their players there are either Serbian or Ukrainian. And like You Got Me is like from Taiwan. That's like the only like actual Asian player playing. So,
Yeah, and it's sad because we've always had good relationships with Japan, especially in, I believe in V-Pop. I believe we had good relationships with Japan. I don't really know. I just started playing that game not too long ago. Well, started and stopped, let's say. But it's sad that it's gone this way. And we really, I know I didn't want to have a full-blown war with Japan. But the actions of their cabinet and their people kind of swayed it that way.
How do you turn the volume down on Firefox? And not turn it down like on another browser?
I'm using Firefox right now. I think you could. I don't know. I've never actually really tried to do it.
I know on other browsers you can do it. I can't figure out how to do it on Firefox.
Let me see. I'm not 100% sure because I've never actually tried it, but. My dog is growling at me for no reason.
Probably because he knows you're talking to me.
Yeah, like he's seriously getting pissed off at me right now. What do you want?
Alright, I got a question. How do you guys feel about the Lucky Game weekly events?
I think it's kind of gay, but because I don't really get how it. Like I know how it works. Like the higher whatever level thing you get, it's a better chance of getting something. But I was a fan of the snowflakes, honestly. But
Yeah, Snowflake's a little spattle, but it's
Yeah.
just fine.
I
Snowflakes-
believe this is a way also for, people who have a lot of money, aka Kami or Kami, whatever how they say her name, to get more strength. You could, if you look at the rankings in strength, Killah was the highest. After this snowflake or weekly events came up, Kami actually overtook Killah in strength, and by over 50.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Like, it's ridiculous how much
So you can
people
buy
can.
strength.
You can buy strength. Is literally what it is. If you look, no one who's actually a citizen of the U.S. actually got up to the top 4. He's actually 6 right now, but he was 13, 14, and he jumped up because he got a strength boost from the weekly events.
Oh, I see now.
And I was actually 20th, and now I dropped down to 23rd from people getting that strength boost.
I remember when I used to be in the top like 40, and now I'm like top 70. So,
For strength?
or not for strength, for like total. I think overall XP or whatever
Yeah,
experience level.
I dropped down from, I think I was like 12th.
Yeah, you're pretty high up there. I remember you being up there.
And I dropped down to, I think I I tanked a lot the last 2 days for Brazil because if you didn't know, Japan actually kind of screwed Brazil over. Well, actually, one person did, and that was Cammy.
Yeah.
So I kind of try to tank for them to win that battle. So I've kind of moved up to now I'm 65th. So,
God, actually, you're one spot ahead of me.
am I really?
Yeah, I'm 68. You're 67 right now.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I
my
gotta go
God.
tank. I'll be right back. I got 500 energy.
You're gonna go drop it somewhere.
I have to overtake you. God damn it, I'm out of bread. I gotta buy more bread. Hold on. Give me a second.
Don't worry. When the United States gets into this battle, it's gonna be me tanking almost everyone.
Yeah, I tanked the early battles, and that was about it. Like, I probably shouldn't have tanked, but you know what? I did.
Well, you were taking over Canada, so you kind of had to.
Yeah, like, I was doing a lot of damage for early in game, and that's how I got so high up there, but now it's like, oh, I can't even keep up.
Well, if you look at just the damage done by Kylo, let me look. For top fighters, he has 143 million damage,
Yeah,
followed by Jimmy, who has 105 million damage, which is just unbelievable.
it is.
I can't imagine how much money is being spent by these people. I've spent over $100 on gold.
I spent about 60, 70.
So just to see how much they've spent, I can only imagine.
They spent thousands from what I've heard.
Thousands, yes, thousands.
Both Kanye and I want to say Kanye now. I don't know why, but I want to say Kanye.
Why? Because everyone hates him?
Oh yeah, that too. Everybody hates him. That's a pure fact. And then like, oh, fuck, I forgot what else to say. Who else? There was one other player.
Jimmy 86?
Yeah, him too. Yeah, he spent so much money. Like I honestly don't get why you would spend so much money on like that. It makes no sense to me.
Well, even to get a Q1 helicopter, you have to spend, what is it, like 360 gold times 2? So or
And I thought in the end
700
game it
gold.
was like 1,200 gold or something. You had to spend.
Something ridiculous it's the point where what's the point of spending all this money?
Yeah.
That's where people get angry with Visa players and all this other stuff, which is unfortunate, but it's just how the game is. This game is not for on the admin side. It's a game for fun, but it's also a game to make money, and they are making money.
Pay to win, baby.
And that's where people get so mad is
Yeah.
you're actually paying money to win. When someone can do $6 million because they spent 45 to get the gold to do it.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but it's just how the game goes. You can't just stop it.
No, and it's any game. You look at VPOP, you look at eRev, probably even eSIM. I've never played it, but
I've never played eSIM either, but I've only bought gold once in VPopulous. I bought like 40 gold for like, I think it was like $15 or something.
I actually bought 100 gold or whatever it was. There was a deal or something because I started up a company and all that other crap. But I don't even play it anymore.
Yeah, I don't either, so
I'll go in there to look, but that's pretty much it.
I just check my messages. That's about it.
What else?
I go check now, just make sure I don't have any messages, you know?
So how long do you guys want this show tonight?
Oh, well, Abe said he's getting on, so.
Yeah, I want to talk to Abe because he's a bitch too.
You can talk to him now, you can talk to him after the show, it doesn't matter.
Why, are you looking to end it?
I was going to do something else and I can't find how to mute the volume on my side.
It's on the top, isn't it?
Just the microphone.
Oh, what are you trying to mute?
Just the sound from the episode doesn't come through my headphones.
Well, if you want to end it, we can wait for Abe on this, but if you don't,
It doesn't matter. It's up to you guys.
I'll message Abe and see how long he's on.
They're just now. Oh my God, be populist is so dumb now.
I'm gonna type in chat.
What IRC client do you guys use?
I use Mibit Mibit.
Yeah, I'm on Mibit right now, but I usually use HexChat or whatever it's called.
I like the Mibit. I just like how it looks. I've also
Yeah.
used Ryzen's chat. It's kind of it's all right.
Yeah. They're just now getting more moderators for Be Populist.
Yeah, after what 3 years?
It's stupid.
Oh, Eddie A wants us to talk about him.
Eddie A. Eddie A. Eddie A. I don't know where to start.
I don't either.
I guess we should move on.
Yep. Honeyberry is looking. He just opened up a contest. It's a raffle. So if you guys want to look at that, I'll put the link, or he put the link in IRC, and they were probably on the forums. It looks like it's a raffle for the newer players to get gold, get money, and to actually win some. I think we were actually doing a lottery, if I believe, soon to where you can actually win a lot of money if there's enough players to put money in. Even you can put money in, Bruce, I'm sure, to win the lottery.
I have like 5 United States dollars, so I mean, I probably could.
This has been eRevolution Party Radio.